Ebusianfo time I may yes recording we ahomache 424. Okay. Na me sorry yenche na me imagine say me hwe YouTube na ma hwe stories e wo ho na me hu say Gossip 24 Clement aposti sa video we na me assure say mo bebre na no mo ahwe sa video so won hwe ya I'll just tell you the brief but we are video we are kona ko hwe sa video no. You know, I can't play the video here, but I want to talk about it. Now, video ni mo no. Utie nsemo ana ekoso the main thing is yes ya branch bi sebe wakwa kotwa wono ankasa ne bema. Enye obi na ekochi ni twa yo ono ankasa. Wakofuom ena ono ankasa kita blade. Blade o eno di twa ne bema efiri so. Na me ye bema me tie story when me hu adwiri me say I say, why would someone decide to do this to himself? And apparently, no, Gossip 24 report about echo a crum ho and a lady na or kasi or mutre and say a branch no say or a jumu yare kakra or more area nemuni na nim no say or jumu yare. And you see that ho. And one say adie no esisi ne so ka kire no adie bi sisi ne so ka kire no se wonkonkoku ne ho eno kopie mu wo fuomu a ode enkokotwa ne be me free so yi. The videos are very gory. I can't show them to you. You know, I can't show you the video, but if you want to watch the full video, just go on Gossip 24 and then go and watch the video. Asobema no chese Bibi. And I'm going to read comments to see what people are saying. But, you know, what this reminds me of, I don't know whether people will know this story, but Obi Biara Watena Tema Paino, you probably might know this story. There was a time, that story in the trendy, not Osofubi. There was a time, there was a story like that in Tema. Semuni amobekaya Osofubi say Assemblies of God o said yen ono ane wa faase a otene na wahwe ne soda saa wa faase ne saa one day osofu no wo ehwo a ne wa faase na ba betwese kan e dia wo ne kuno flat wa faase no yekoka na adwemu eha no say edien se bosom bi ofie ho na bosom no na eka kire ne se ne wofase no ha nti no onko na wonkonkoku no se ensem basa bi wekum ne wofa no yesofo no flat. There was also another story. Sa story no na papa bi ene yemfa se papa bi aware na oware ye no one ne yere no awo ena ne yere no say ne ida se ne yere ni nua o se ne yere ne busuani meka se ne yere ne busuani na adwemu ka na kakra a wote wo mo nchen. One day omo free school baaye no na ne yere ne busuani na adwemu ha na ote wo mo nchen no watwese kan ye dwidwa papa ne maame no omoba ba ko pa no mo wa twinse kan edwidwa ne ekune dwidwa ne nam na we asede we kuno flat twitwa omoba ye no ade ode aye akola no na adwemu ha no. And you know this ayana we don't just obi a why experience BBC. You know, just will be our experience BBC. There is the need for us in this country. There is the need for this country to invest in mental health institutions. But it's not even yen share side nimpo as yen ho share side nimpo. But there are a lot of stories where abrantie, even though a year gory and all that, once you no ane humpo no yen sao. Imagine. Say, witumi ate voice bi, obi a yese na adwemo ha no, witumi ate voice bi, ewo na sum. Say, onkoku ne ho, na ono afa blade, no di akwa kutwa ne bema free so a. Imagine. Say bi a what a voice no na ka voice ne ka se wonkonkoku obi. Imagine what would have happened. You know? And sometimes, you know, why you say, oh, ebusia, ebia unua bi na adwemo ha no. You say, onte na onchen na hwe no. Oka se won nya sisi ana, ebusia na ne be kasa. Ene unua na ombesa obehwe no, ene uwe. But at the end of the day, at the boni bi ba, what's going to happen? You know, this is sad. Let me read comments and see what people are saying. This story, this is serious. Like, this is serious. Or say, hey, someone in this condition needs urgent medical attention and supervision to prevent potential harm to others. Yes. But and that DNA what is going to happen? May I sure say you never call hospital. You didn't call hospital near when you are. And then you be fear back. What can the family do? They can't sack the person like that. You know? They can't sack the person. See, they better take him for treatment before he chops everyone's head off. He has schizophrenia. To be their worker, no say, yare be a friend schizophrenia. Obi say, my mom always asks, have Clemens dropped a video? Or say, the Lord deliver us from evil. Or say, that is how he could have killed someone. Mental health is serious and never trust crazy people. African proverb, once crazy, also crazy. Okay. Or say, we have to take mental health seriously. I say, my problem is not the sex part, but how he will pass urine. We need to be prayerful. Aside from mental problems, we also have spiritual attacks. How can all family members be having mental problems? Mom and sibling all have problems with the brain. So sad. Intino, ukokoshe video na. Ye trese ebusie ni mu ankasa no. Saa yareɛ no ene wo ho. Omu nyinaa wo saa yareɛ no. Adwemu yareɛ ebusie nim no. Omu nyinaa wo adwemu yareɛ. Ena obi can say spiritual. You know, in as much as I'm a Christian and I believe in spirituality, some of these things I don't think they are spiritual. Some of these things there are signs over there. Some of these things that are signs. To me, when they say, you know, some of, I don't know, but I think that at this point it might have been hereditary. You know, it might have been hereditary. But I know if you live in a country where the education is low among the common, I mean the normal person, they don't know things like this, like that. You know, sometimes so worry will be krana. Ibi an nipakuno or medical condition. Nipakuno create nimkras or medical condition be. You know, there are a lot of conditions in Ghana. Okwa brochia. Ube hun said there are a lot of conditions, but Ghana has say no. Let me give you a perfect example. There were conditions be a ema enkola into minkenkai. In fact, nipakuno we nyinkra into minkenkai. And the name of the condition, let me search for the condition and tell you, right? So the name of the condition is dyslexia. Okay, or say the most common condition when someone has difficulty reading is dyslexia. It is a neurodevelopmental lifelong learning disability that affects how the brain processes written language, including reading, spelling, and writing. A condition. Your friend dyslexia. Now, obia wa sa ya rewe no. Ontumi nkenkan hwe. Atrokra wontumi ntro. So there are a lot of students ewo Ghana ha say enkola ewo man we mu a. You know, they have this condition. Sa dyslexia, they have the condition. But because Ghana for no, yenshe de nim sa ade we na kola ni ko school a de bia na teachers na hwe no na teachers na sere no say akola we dia wabon o try dia wo board so say won kan kra no ntumi nkan obe catch no obe pronouncing it right now so throw wo board so I mean we've all seen things like that in our classrooms but teachers be punishing no more na wofo ebi on be no kra more meanwhile a medical condition no enya akola ne fault yare. So we live in a country where we are not sort of exposed to things like that. We don't know yare ne sa nyama ni bebre. Their condition be a friend is it ADHD you say HDND you say DND. Is it meba ADHD? Anna, is it ADHD? I stand to be correct. ADHD. Your condition be a friend ADHD. Nashe condition no. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. It's a common neurodevelopmental disorder causing persistent inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity, often lasting from childhood into adulthood. A condition angrofo bebre ewo sa ADHD. Na condition we wa untumi concentrate on bibi baako so at a time. Inti or kenkan book 5 minutes per bon se na adwan kwa kosi bibi fufuro so. Me ye sure se wa wotie me kra na bia wo sa condition no. Pan se wo pay attention e wo class untumi enya wo fault yare. But there are a lot of students in Ghana omo kra nim se omo sa yare no. Teachers ni kra nim ho asem. Now so na de bia ye hwe akola no enya ne fault. Yare I want so. So if you if you find yourself in a country like Ghana, any information one same way so ne nyama no one here it becomes a whole something different. Something different. Okay? Charlie, God be with us or God be with us. I mean, if you're a Christian, you are listening to me. You know, I believe in God and I believe in prayers. Sometimes when you're stepping out, pray to God that you don't become a victim of someone's mistake. That you don't become a victim of someone's because how will you know? The next person will chika or no so a chika or ban. How will you know so medical condition and no medical condition? As that time no na the medical condition no akane ho a e ka tre ne so won fa ne kan ne bebo odiemu. Ni bakra ne wa bonten se wo kra weapon wo ne ho on kra weapon. How will you know? So medical condition and medical condition ne tre ne say onko dibo bi boni. How will you know? How will you know? So some of these things, especially living in a country like Ghana, for me, I believe the best you can do is that pray to God so that those things will stay far away from you and your family. This is serious. Ebusian for book na that screen is on your friend the Ghanaian investor. Now this book is the most practical guide a better senior be investi e Ghana ha. So we call Amazon now we search for book a better senior be to me investi e Ghana. Book we and address a between pie say the leading book. Now book we better how to set up an emergency fund. A lot of people don't know, but so to me setting up emergency fund that should be oba benya emergency be say waka say and I say any emergency situation be a wuhie sika biana, the emergency fund will come in and kick it for you. Book we better send your bit to me use systems Ghana ha. Now they are setting up emergency fund no. Book we better send your best setting up an insurance policy. Ya na Ghana for be brain no omum believe in insurance policies. Now so book we the companies, government approved companies omo numbers any bibia beto or atrel insurance policy was say or select abo ejuma e track record. Now say insurance policy no endowment fund. Obianka say kokonya accident, but you need to protect yourself in a sense that ejuma wo ye no ukokonya accident ana boni bi kokoto na untumi nye ejuma krana e was insurance policy no it take care of you and your family. Book we better how to set that thing up e Ghana here. Book we better send you to me I start a personal pension fund e ya na nkrofo bebre omo be ko pension wi a e ya no mo ko ekrase because omosika sem enye. Now udi book we yechi numbers ebe ma companies ebe ma na wo fresh our companies no mo church nsem ni so trɛ no mo trɛ sika wo se wo de to fund mu every single month a wo be kɔ pension no na wada ne millionaire sɛ wo nya millionaire krana wo be kɔ pension no na wada ne millionaire uni how o man be da ne bed na ntu obi aso. Now the last part no and it's a book we bet show how to invest in the Ghanaian stock exchange. Osikeni bia bet show say if you really want to build wealth, you have to use the stock exchange. Now Ghana Stock Exchange one of the best performing stock exchanges in the world currently. Now se me pese me trɛ stock exchange ni mu show. Na what here see ya. Me assure say wa wutie me no ebia one fan yogurt pen. Ebia na one Guinness pen. Se won nom fan yogurt and won Guinness da krana. Me assure say Unilever we use omo product be pen. Se won use be da krana. Me assure say we the chocolate da. Se won the chocolate da krana. Me assure say at least we use ebia Ghana Commercial Bank. We use ebia Eco Bank and Access Bank. Now all these companies they are listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. If you invest in them, it means we are part owner of those companies. Into companies we a bit to say MTN every time we make sika because Ghana for air talk credits, Ghana for air year bundle. Into at the end of the year MTN for omo sika na we make here. Omo share omo ye owners and omo invest in MTN no mo ache sika no na bia eden ababe so. Into obi biara wa invest in MTN shares bia no ubedi adanse ye se nanse ya 10th April MTN for tua oka ade bia friend dividends. Now dividends it came as a result of you being a shareholder of MTN. Book we bet show how to invest in those things. Now eno ebetumi adane o passive income. Wonim say nkrofo use MTN but every year bia no MTN betua oka. A lot of people don't know this. This book is going to teach you all those things. Now say bia one person will be invest in just one company krana ye wade bia ye friend no mutual fund, equity mutual fund. Book we bet show how to use equity mutual funds. Ebe ma mutual funds the best equity mutual fund there wa Ghana ha omo numbers. Na tre se wa frɛ omo na wetumi set yourself up. Se wo tie me na wo ba me hrew e wo se wo set me up with sa book we. To book we e ma wadanfo. To book we e ma wo ho. So open book ni bia to a number na eda eye book ni so no 055-807-4986. Fresh a number no. Ofra book no version e beboa no. Ye de bema. Oye Ghana ni na wa brochure. Na open book ni hard copy a. Eno ane so obekɔ Amazon. Na wa search for the Ghanaian investor. Eba na wato. Oto a ye be ship book no. E de abro. Montre mo adwo comment box ni mu.